Hi, so here's an update for you, weeks 21, 22, and 23, because I'm slack and haven't done an update in 3 weeks. So there's not a lot to update, and I'm gonna jam it all into one instead of making 3 whole videos. Excuse the mess in the background. Kids have been playing all day, and I am tired. It is hot. It has been hot, hot, hot. We've been down the river today, so that was nice and refreshing. I'm probably burnt. I don't know. I don't feel burnt, but I usually don't feel it till later. Who knows? Tired. I've been tired lately, and I've been so hungry. And what else? I did this really random sneeze thing a couple of days ago. Like, it was just a normal sneeze. It wasn't a random sneeze, but randomly it really hurt. I was laying down, and it felt like something ripped. And that wasn't fun. But it only hurt for probably the next 10 minutes, and then it was fine again. So yes, I'm going to read my weeks in the book, because I can't really think of anything else to say right now, because apart from the sneeze, and we got sick. That was really weird. I don't know if that was I got sick. We went camping, and we went camping on the Sunday. We got there on the Sunday. Then on the Monday, from about lunchtime on, I felt nauseous, like I wanted to vomit. But I wanted to vomit bad, but not quite bad enough to actually vomit, if that makes sense. So that went all afternoon, and then the next morning I woke up real early in the morning. I kept waking up. I was in and out of sleep, and each time I woke up, probably every half an hour, I'd be lying on one side and I would have to roll to the other side because I was so uncomfortable. So I'd roll to the other side, and as soon as I rolled, I would let out this big ear, like a burp, but it was like a long, and it was so revolting. It was like there was something dead inside me. I can still remember the taste. It was horrible. It was horrible. And this went on for ages, probably a few hours, until I got up. And then I was still nauseous, so I made myself throw up, thinking that I would feel better, and it was not the right thing to do. I ended up choking just about, and couldn't get myself up off the ground, so I'm yelling for my brother for help, and of course he just sleeps through it. So then I was trying to get Lilia to bring me water and help me. Anyway, it wasn't fun. And then that day I ate nothing all day except for half a watermelon, which was absolutely amazing. It was so good. It was the only thing I could stomach. It was the best thing ever. And then until dinner time, and then I ate soup, and I seemed to do alright with that, and that was it. It was gone the next day. So I don't know if that was a random pregnancy related thing, or if I picked something up at the camp. There was a portaloo there, and we also went swimming in the river. So, but anyway, I'm going to read the 3 weeks of update from my book. So you could start to get heartburn and indigestion. I have had a little bit of that. It's not consistent. It just sort of comes and goes. Get used to people judging your size. You're not very big for dates, and my giddy aunt, that's enormous. Sometimes on the same day. This could be a good time to spend a day with a friend or a friend of a friend who has a baby under 9 weeks old, just to get a feel for the future. Don't think I need to do that. The fetal eyelids are still fused closed until week 27, but the fetus can hear sounds from within and outside your body. The brain has been developing very quickly, but its surface is still very smooth, not like the textbook pictures of adult brains we're used to. Weight about 390 grams. So that was week 21. And the baby is approximately 18 centimeters. Ready? Week 22. You may have back pain, cramps, varicose veins, vivid dreams, and feel strangely calm. I've had back pain for a long time, but that's just me. I think I need to get aligned. I think I'm out of line from the first pregnancy, or probably even from before that, probably from wrestling and not looking after my body. You also put on the most You also put on the most weight in the second trimester, but of all the weight you put on, a relatively small portion is the weight of the actual baby. The rest is stuff you need, such as blood, amniotic fluid, larger boobs, necessary fat stores, and cheesecake. Okay. Downstairs, there may be some exhibition somersaulting going on. The inner ear has reached adult size. There are now eyebrows and head hair, unless you've got a baldy baby. The lungs are starting to produce stuff called surfactant, a detergent-like substance that will help them to function properly by keeping them expanded after a breath. Weight, about 460 grams, and approximately 19 centimeters from head to bum. And then week 23, and while I remember it, I'm going to slide in here before I forget. The movements, they're still like, I feel movements a lot, especially whenever I'm sitting still. They're still quite low down, so it's kind of, I haven't really let or offered for anyone else to feel much at the moment, because you almost have to like have your hand below my pants line almost. So it might be kind of awkward for some people if I'm like, you want to put your hand down here and feel the baby move. But I see movements from the outside a little bit now, which is pretty cool. And I think I've said before that Jason and Leah has felt baby moving, but Ariel has as well now. I think that's all I was going to say. Oh, the movements are slowly coming up more now, and they're more violent. Like when they move, you feel that whole wobble, like the water and stuff kind of move around. I don't think I've had hiccups yet. Well, I don't think Cubs had hiccups yet. Just movements. But yeah, they're getting more violent and more wobbly. Okay, week 23, your bladder is getting squished up even more, so you may need to wee more often. That is some days I do and some days I don't. Still not at night time. It's not like I wake up to have to go, but sometimes in the day. Are you playing with the nail polish? Kalani? Are you playing with the nail polish? Okay. You may feel practice labor contractions from now on, called Braxton Hicks, or they may not start for weeks, or you might not ever experience them. The fetus is growing like gangbusters, and the brain is maturing. Some researchers believe the fetus has started to think. Others, to be safer, say that we can't really tell when this happens, and it may be much later. And anyway, it's probably just stuff like, gee, I like to suck things, and la la la, whatever. Or it's a bit wet in here, and the skin is growing very quickly, but there's not much fat yet developed for plumping up underneath. So the skin looks a bit pruny. Weight about 540 grams, and approximate length from head to bum, 20 centimeters. Almost the size of my head. Yeah, so that's about it. I could do a bit of a shot, I suppose. I haven't done one of those in ages. Let me see. Excuse the mess in the background, but my friend was over yesterday. She stayed the night before, so we started some henna on my belly, and my neighbour's gonna add on to it today. So here, let's see. There we go. I can stand up. So that's a 23-week belly. Oh, and it's hot. And that's all I can think to say. Today is Friday, so I was 23 weeks yesterday. So I'm on cue for this video. Oh, I'm out of breath for some reason. And so it'll be almost a whole week before my next one. You were playing with the nail polish. Yes, it's all over your leg. Yeah. Yeah, I could smell it from in the kitchen, from in the lounge room. Sense of smell is strong. Hungry a lot. I'm making sushi at the moment. Oh, which reminds me, gotta take the rice off the stove. Yep, right there. So I best go and do that. Anything else? Oh, sore boobs by the end of the day, and also through the night, so I'll be sleeping on my back, and when I wake up, real sore boobs and have to roll. And yeah, that's about it that I can think of for now. So bye for week 21, 22, 23, and I'll try to be a bit more on the game. Not that barely any of the videos have been uploaded at the moment anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But anyway, bye. Thanks for watching.